eggs have always been a part of the American breakfast table. From diners serving sunny, side-up plates with bacon, to families gathering on a Saturday morning for scrambled eggs and toast, eggs are one of the most beloved, affordable, and versatile foods in our country. For many seniors, eggs feel like comfort food, a reminder of family traditions, and a simple way to get a healthy dose of protein without spending a fortune. But while eggs are undeniably nutritious, the truth is that the way you prepare them matters even more as you grow older. After the age of 65, certain methods of cooking and eating eggs can quietly harm your heart, your digestion, and even your long-term health without you realizing it. That's why in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 dangerous ways of eating eggs that seniors over 65 should stop right now. These are habits many of us grew up with, but as our bodies change with age, these methods are no longer safe or smart. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what to avoid, but you'll also learn healthier, easier, and tastier alternatives so you can keep enjoying eggs for years to come. Let's start with why eggs are so important in the first place. They're one of the richest sources of complete protein, meaning they contain all the essential amino acids your body needs to maintain and repair muscle. At 65 and beyond, muscle is more important than ever. It's what helps you stay balanced, reduces your risk of falling, and allows you to carry groceries, climb stairs, and remain independent. Eggs are also loaded with vitamins and minerals: choline for your brain and memory, lutein and zeaxanthin for your eyes, vitamin D for your bones, and B vitamins for your energy levels. They're affordable, widely available, and easy to cook, which is why so many seniors eat them daily. But here's the catch. Eggs only deliver these benefits if you prepare them in a way that supports your aging body. Cook them the wrong way, or pair them with the wrong foods, and suddenly this health food becomes something that drains your energy, clogs your arteries, or causes painful digestive issues. That's the part most people never talk about. The first dangerous way seniors over 65 eat eggs is frying them in bacon grease, butter, or unhealthy oils. This might bring back memories of hearty breakfasts at the diner, but loading your eggs with saturated fat is one of the fastest ways to turn them from healthy to harmful. After 65, your heart and blood vessels are more sensitive to the buildup of plaque, and high amounts of saturated and trans fats only accelerate the process. The result can be higher cholesterol, stiffer arteries, and a greater risk of heart attack or stroke. Many seniors make the mistake of thinking, "I've been eating eggs and butter all my life and I'm fine." But the truth is, heart disease often builds silently for decades before showing symptoms. What felt harmless at 40 or 50 can become dangerous at 70 or 80. The good news is you don't need greasy cooking methods to enjoy delicious eggs. Olive oil, avocado oil, or a non-stick pan can cook your eggs perfectly with less fat, and you can add flavor with herbs like dill, parsley, or chives instead of reaching for that stick of butter. You'll still get the comfort of a warm breakfast without putting unnecessary strain on your heart. The second dangerous method is eating eggs raw. Some seniors turn to raw eggs thinking they're a powerful energy booster, often influenced by old fitness advice or even Hollywood movies where a boxer gulps them down before training. But raw eggs are a bad idea at any age, and especially after 65. The first risk is Salmonella, a foodborne bacteria that can cause severe food poisoning. While a younger person might bounce back after a rough night with stomach cramps, an older immune system has a harder time fighting infections, and what could be a mild illness for someone else can land a senior in the hospital. Raw eggs also block your body from absorbing one of their key nutrients, biotin, also known as vitamin B7, which supports healthy skin, hair, and energy metabolism. Cooking eggs deactivates the compound that interferes with biotin absorption, making the nutrients more available to your body. In other words, you actually get more nutrition by cooking your eggs than by eating them raw. So if you've been cracking raw eggs into smoothies or protein shakes, it's time to stop. A better option is to soft boil or poach them. That way you still get a silky texture, plenty of protein, and the peace of mind of safe digestion. The third dangerous way to eat eggs after 65 is pairing them with heavy, processed meats like sausage, ham, or bacon every single morning. This is one of the most classic American breakfasts, and there's no denying it tastes great. But processed meats are loaded with sodium, nitrates, and preservatives that increase your risk of high blood pressure, kidney strain, and even certain cancers. For seniors, Sodium is especially concerning because your kidneys aren't as efficient at processing it as they once were. Too much salt can quickly raise blood pressure and put extra strain on your heart. If you're adding eggs on top of a plate of bacon, sausage, and fried hash browns, you're turning what could be a healthy protein into a cholesterol and sodium bomb. That doesn't mean you have to give up flavor. Instead, try pairing eggs with vegetables like a spinach and tomato omelette or adding avocado slices for healthy fat. If you want a meat option, swap in smoked salmon or roasted turkey slices. Both offer protein without the dangerous additives. This way, your eggs become part of a balanced meal that strengthens your body instead of harming it. The fourth dangerous egg habit after 65 is overcooking them until they're rubbery, browned, or even burnt. You might think you're just making sure they're safe to eat, but cooking eggs at high temperatures for too long creates harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These compounds promote inflammation in the body and speed up aging at the cellular level. They're linked to stiff joints, reduced flexibility, and even worsening memory. Overcooked eggs are also harder to digest, which can cause bloating, discomfort, or constipation for seniors with sensitive stomachs. Instead of blasting your eggs on high heat, cook them gently. Soft scrambling over low heat, poaching in simmering water, or steaming in a covered pan will keep them tender and easier to digest. The difference in texture is not just healthier, but also much more pleasant to eat, especially if chewing has become more difficult. Remember, eggs are meant to be nourishing comfort food, not tough rubber on your plate. The fifth and final dangerous method is drowning your eggs in salt, cheese, or heavy cream. Many seniors gradually lose some of their sense of taste and smell, which leads them to pile on more salt or rich toppings to make their food enjoyable. But this habit has consequences. Too much sodium increases blood pressure, which raises the risk of heart attack and stroke. Excess cream and cheese add saturated fat and calories that your body may not burn off as easily anymore. What starts as a sprinkle can easily become a health hazard over time. Instead of reaching for the salt shaker or cheese grater, season your eggs with fresh herbs, black pepper, paprika, or even a squeeze of lemon. These bring flavor without the hidden dangers. You can also mix in colorful vegetables like bell peppers, mushrooms, or zucchini to add texture and taste while boosting your fiber and vitamin intake. The goal is not to strip away enjoyment, but to shift toward choices that keep your body strong and resilient. Now that we've covered the 5 dangerous ways of eating eggs after 65, frying them in unhealthy fats, eating them raw, pairing them with processed meats, overcooking them, and drowning them in salt and cream, it's time to think about how these small changes can add up to a big difference in your daily life. Imagine waking up with more energy, fewer digestive issues, and better balance as you move through your day. Imagine feeling lighter after breakfast instead of weighed down. These are the kinds of benefits you can expect when you prepare your eggs in healthier, senior-friendly ways. For example, starting your morning with a soft scramble cooked in olive oil, paired with spinach and a slice of whole grain toast, gives you protein, fiber, and healthy fat in one satisfying meal. Or try a poached egg over a bed of steamed vegetables for lunch. It's light, colorful, and packed with nutrients. Even a simple boiled egg with avocado slices can be a snack that stabilizes your blood sugar and keeps you full until dinner. Let's also be clear, this is not about giving up eggs. In fact, eggs can and should remain a staple in your diet. It's about shifting how you enjoy them so they support your health instead of undermining it. If you've spent decades making your eggs a certain way, change might feel uncomfortable at first. But remember, your body is not the same as it was at 30 or 40. What worked then may not work now, and adapting is a sign of wisdom, not weakness. Think of it this way, just as you'd trade in an old car for a safer model when the time comes, adjusting how you cook and eat eggs is a way of upgrading your habits to match your current stage of life. Many seniors are surprised at how quickly they feel better after making these small adjustments. Digestion becomes smoother, energy levels more stable, and even sleep can improve when your meals are lighter on sodium and heavy fats. For those worried about cholesterol, research has shown that moderate egg consumption is safe for most healthy older adults, especially when balanced with vegetables, fiber, and healthy fats. So there's no need to fear eggs themselves, just the unhealthy habits that can sneak in with them. Food has always been part of our culture, part of our identity. Eggs at the breakfast table are as American as apple pie. But just like we learned to buckle our seatbelts or put smoke detectors in our homes, learning to prepare eggs in a healthier way after 65 is another form of self-care. It's about respecting the body you've worked so hard to keep going all these years and giving it the fuel it needs to carry you forward. So the next time you reach for a frying pan or a carton of eggs, remember the 5 dangerous methods to avoid and choose the healthier alternatives we've talked about today. You'll still get the comfort, the flavor, and the nutrition you love without the hidden risks. And before we close, let me leave you with this thought: eating well after 65 isn't about restriction or denial. It's about empowerment. It's about taking simple, everyday foods like eggs and making them work for you, not against you. That's how you stay strong, vibrant, and independent well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. So go ahead, enjoy your eggs, but do it the smart way. Your heart, your muscles, your mind, and your loved ones will thank you for it.